Hi everybody, welcome to the Mirror Gaming YouTube channel. I'm Jasmine and today I'm going to be streaming the Meta Connect 2023 live stream, which is going to go live in roughly 10 minutes. We're expecting to see some amazing Meta Quest 3 information come to light from Mark Zuckerberg himself as he goes through a keynote and finally reveals all of the features that we don't know about, and hopefully a release date for the Meta Quest 3. I am really excited for the keynote and I thought I'd come and start streaming about 10 minutes early just so I can talk a little bit about what I'm excited about. So welcome everybody. Get settled in. I have no idea how long this keynote is actually going to be, so you'll have to buckle down with me and get yourself a cup of tea maybe. I don't drink tea, but get yourself a cup of tea maybe, get yourself a snack maybe. We might be in for a very long and wild ride. So far, all we know about the Meta Quest 3 is we know that it's going to come in at $499.99. Probably will be the same price in pounds too, £499.99, just because regional pricing with Meta has always worked that way. So given that this headset is a pretty solid 200 quid over the original Meta Quest 2, which I have and love and is my favorite VR headset ever, Zuckerberg is gonna need to come in strong with this one to convince me to buy it. But yeah, we're hopefully going to see the keynote start in around 8 minutes is what it says on the live stream that I've got open, and I will stream it once it's live, so you guys can stick around and watch here and don't have to have multiple tabs open. Let me just get that started now. Actually, you guys all have to tell me if audio levels are okay, if the stream is working fine for you guys, just because I am here solo. The rest of the Mirror Gaming team are not here this evening, unfortunately. So I'm trying to make the stuff work on my own. So please bear with me if anything goes wrong. And I greatly appreciate the patience. I'm going to say that in advance. I think for the Meta Quest 3, I want to say my expectations are quite high, but also I think they should be quite high given the price, given that the Meta Quest 2 now came out 3 years ago and VR has advanced quite spectacularly since then. We're also, sorry, bear with me, I've got too many things going on right now. I have so many different tabs open, guys. Streaming is a very stressful job. We're also expecting Zuckerberg to talk a bit about the games that we'll hopefully see launching with the Meta Quest 3. We haven't heard anything about them. And I think that's something that's really going to differentiate whether it's worth picking up the Meta Quest 3 or sticking with my Meta Quest 2. Because if there's no new games, the games are all the same. Even if the hardware is better, I am not really going to see the point in picking it up. Which might not be the same for everyone. Fair enough, but that is going to be the case for me. The games, to me, are really important. Anyone who tuned into the Mirror Gaming walkthrough, which ended just about 30 minutes ago, I spoke about some of the things I want to be seeing from the headset over there. And for me, eye tracking was quite a big thing. I already know we're not going to be seeing eye tracking, because if we were, I think Meta would have confirmed that in the trailer for the Meta Quest 3. So I'm really disappointed about that, and I really hope they pull out all the stops for the other features that are on offer for the Meta Quest 3 in order to pull it back. Otherwise, I'm going to be genuinely heartbroken, like sobbing, crying. Mascara's going to be running down my face. Yeah, it's just about 5 minutes away now. My cat is come and very politely plonked herself right on top of my foot, which is fun. There may be some cheering, some jumping for joy if the features are good, and there may be some tears. Because I'm really, anyone who knows me knows, I'm really, really into my VR. It's currently, and has been for about the past year, been my main platform for gaming, which I feel like is insane to say. I am obviously PC player as well, but VR is my main platform, and I tend to play the same 3 games on loop. So we'll see what VR holds for us in the future. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect here, to be honest with you, and I don't really want to get my hopes up too high and then be really disappointed. Pancake is back. Hello, Pancake. Welcome to the stream. Pancake was with us earlier in the walkthrough, and they say Beat Saber 2 Electric Boogaloo. I don't know. I will genuinely lose my mind if we see Beat Saber 2. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have put probably close to 1,000 hours into Beat Saber now. I never stopped playing Beat Saber. But I don't know what Beat Saber 2 would be, to be honest with you, because I feel like Beat Saber is such a good game that it doesn't need any form of improving on at all. And I know that that's an insane thing to say. It definitely could do with some improvements, but oh my god, like, what would Beat Saber 2 even be? Ugh. Not sure what they could even add though. See, we're on the same page there. I think the thing is about Beat Saber, for the Quest anyway, and generally all games on the Quest, is that they're really easy to download mods for. So I feel like I've modded the game out and added all the stuff that I want to add to it, and I don't really have anything else that I'd want to see from Beat Saber. There we go. Pancake, you're literally reading my mind. Nothing that mods haven't already added, at least. Yeah, I've completely kitted out Beat Saber for myself with mods. So yeah, Nathan is in the chat. Hello, Nathan. Welcome to the stream. How excited are you for the Meta Quest 3? And are you thinking about upgrading? If this is a shell shock device that's really, really good and really, really worth it, will you pick it up, or do you just not play VR enough? For the people in chat right now. Since I play VR so much, I feel like it's probably a worthwhile investment to get a Meta Quest 3 in. Because I had the PSVR 2, but because of the lack of games that came out for that on launch, and then subsequently afterwards as well, like I feel like there weren't really enough games announced at the PlayStation Showcase for the PSVR 2. I was just like really disappointed, and I didn't really play it as much. Whereas with my Meta Quest 2, I'm playing it probably every single day, which is I want to say probably bad for my eyes, given how close the screens are to your eyes. But also, like, one, I already wear glasses, so who cares at this point? And two, I want to say that it's good for me because I'm exercising, right? That's what I'm going to say. It's not just gaming. I'm exercising. Sometimes I use my VR headset instead of going to the gym because I'm up on my feet. I'm moving around a lot. No one judge me, please. Nathan says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you? For the stream, 10. Absolutely. 10 out of 10 excited for the stream. But I don't know about how excited I am for the Meta Quest 3 because I don't know what it's going to be like. I'm so excited for the stream though. Just to finally find out if it's fine, if it's going to be worth it or if I'm hyped for no reason. Because I feel like I've had this hype since they announced it back in June, and I've been like, yeah, really excited, and then it could just be like really bad, and then all the hype will be for nothing. So this is finally going to put an end to that. Mr. Urban World in the chat, hello and welcome. They say, I thought about buying both Quest 3 and PSVR 2, but I want Quest 3 months since I already own previous headset. Well, first you have to prove to us that you wear glasses, or is this a conspiracy? What on earth are you talking about? I've literally got my glasses on my face. So yeah, Terranauts in chat says, I'm writing up my upload stuff as this happens, but saw you live streaming this jazz, so I wanted to say, hey, hello, welcome. Also, to let you know that Meta just delayed it by 30 minutes. What on earth do you mean Meta just delayed it by 30 minutes? Oh no. Oh, the live stream that I'm watching still says that it's starting in 30 seconds, but let me double check because Meta are actually streaming it over on Facebook. More, not monthly. YouTube needs an edit. Oh, okay, right. I, as someone that already owned PSVR 2, I was kind of disappointed with it, to be honest with you. The hardware itself, absolutely fantastic, but just the game availability for it, which obviously will be expanded. So if you're thinking about getting PSVR 2, don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it, because more games will be coming. I'm just hunting around to see where the live stream is, and yeah, it does look like it's been delayed, which is a little bit annoying. I use my Quest 2 around 4 hours a day. I love playing free-to-play games with my friends in Meta Horizon. I don't actually play VR with my friends because a lot of my friends don't have VR, and that makes me really upset, because I used to play with my friends before, and I feel like, similar to what you're saying, Mr. Emerald, I'd be playing for hours without even realizing it. So that's another thing for me where I feel like I need to invest in better equipment, because I know that I'd be spending ages on it. It's sad that PSVR 2 and soon the Apple Vision Pro has made the Quest obsolete. I don't think PSVR 2 has made the Meta Quest obsolete at all. I don't think that's the case. I think that the difference between the Meta Quest 2 and Meta Quest 3 is that the Meta Quest 2 was like a really cheap all-in-one headset for people who weren't as passionate about VR, to be able to pick up and see what VR was really about, give it a go, and still have access to a lot of like high-profile games. And then that's the difference with the Quest 3, is that it's so much more expensive that people aren't going to be able to just invest in it if they are unsure about the VR landscape or aren't really into it, because spending that much money on a headset is something that you have to kind of think about before you do it, right? Nathan says, when is it happening? Guys, there's just been confirmation. If I just quickly flip here, MetaConnect will begin in 28 minutes. It's just been delayed. So that's really annoying. But while we're waiting, let's address this PSVR 2 discourse that we've got going on in the chat. Yeah, Mr. Urban says, Rune, she owns a PSVR 2 and said it isn't that great. I actually did a PSVR 2 review over on the Mirror Gaming channel way back when it came out in February. And as I said earlier, I think it's a great bit of hardware. I think it's absolutely fantastic in terms of hardware. It really brought stuff to the table which the Quest just can't do as an all-in-one headset. Stuff like eye tracking, the fact that it's got 10 teraflops, the fact that it runs off of the internal processor of the PS5. It just brings like a level of performance that you won't ever get out of a Quest headset, as long as it stays all in one, right? But the availability of the games for me, because a lot of the games that were available on PSVR 2 weren't games that I was particularly interested in. However, there are a lot of games on there that people do like. So if it is for you, then it's for you. And I think that is fine. The Quest is nothing on Gran Turismo's level. No RE8 VR, no RE4 Remake VR. Sad state of affairs for Quest gamers. I'll keep you all in my prayers. Root is trolling, lol, but the PSVR 2 doesn't work with console and depends on the PS5 for help. I think the thing is that it is fair enough to say that, oh yeah, it there are some games that are available on PSVR 2 that aren't available on the Quest, and that's great. But for me, there are hundreds and thousands of games available on the Quest, and it's much easier to download mods for those games as well, which is something that is really important. So if I just pull up this video, whoopsie, you have to bear with me, guys. If I just put up this video that I did reviewing the MetaQuest, I mean not the MetaQuest, the PSVR 2, I went into detail, and you can just see that It's got stuff like eye tracking, and okay, this is one thing that really got me. Why on earth do you have to use earbuds for the PSVR 2? Why on earth? So upsetting that you have to use earbuds for it, and something that really put me off because it just felt like there's just more cables. First of all, the fact that there's a cable connecting you to your PlayStation in the first place is really, really annoying, and then the fact you have to have more cables with your earbuds, what on earth is that about? Absolutely not. That's one thing I will always prefer with the MetaQuest. Speakers, inbuilt speakers. And people say, oh, you can use the audio from your TV. It's not the same. It's not the same because the MetaQuest has 3D speakers built in. So, you know, who's the real winner here? Nathan says, half an hour, play some League. Don't try and feed into my League of Legends addiction. I just said earlier on the walkthrough that I've quit League of Legends. Quest can work with or without a gaming PC if you want to surpass PS5 graphics. Yep. The MetaQuest 2, I can wirelessly stream content from my PC with it using virtual desktop, and I can play games at astounding level of graphics. And I don't even need to be tethered like you do with the PSVR 2. Can we see the MetaQuest 3 trailer again? Yeah, I can put that on. Speakers, you're disturbing your roommates. I'd rather use my high-end headset. First of all, I don't have roommates. I feel like if you do have roommates, you're already disturbing them by playing VR. I'm just saying, like, because you're going to be walking around a lot, making a lot of noise. You need a decent amount of space, right? So I'm assuming you're playing in your living room, but if you are playing in your bedroom, cool, that's fine. You're already disturbing your roommates playing VR, right? I don't really think that having some sound coming out of your headset, it's not even very loud when it's actually coming out of the headset to people that aren't wearing it. I don't think that's a big deal, to be honest with you, Rune. But each to their own. I like that we've got some discourse going on here. We've got some PSVR 2 supporters in chat, and I'm not saying that I don't support PSVR 2. I am just saying that I have always preferred the MetaQuest because it's all in one and it makes life easier. But then I can still connect it to my PC if I need to. More immersive 3D audio, Tempest engine, Dolby Vision, Quest speakers sound like a tin can rattling. There's levels to this. I don't think so. And if you do think the Quest speakers suck, you can plug in a headset anyway. You can plug in a 3D audio headset anyway. You don't even have the option of speakers on the PSVR 2. You can use your TV audio, as people said to me in the review. They were quite upset with me for saying that, oh, it didn't have speakers. But using TV audio for VR, not for me. Meta is also showcasing the event directly on the Quest headset, something Sony cannot do. Lol. Even my Quest 1 speakers seem pretty good to me. Oh, everyone's on the Meta side in the chat. Are there any other PSVR 2 supporters out there to back up Rune? Coming back your homies. I think... Is this me streaming the right thing? I think it is. Yes, it is. Here is the MetaQuest 3 trailer that they released earlier in the year. And it's meant to be much slimmer, 40% slimmer, which looks absolutely fantastic to me. But I'm quite skeptical about whether or not that's going to actually affect the weight. Double the GPU processing power. I'm going to have to believe that when I see that, to be honest with you. I am excited. Even my Quest 1 speakers seem pretty good to me. I think I read that before. I'm so sorry you have to go through with his jealousy. It's not our fault. Quest sold more than 20 million and his PSVR 2 hasn't sold 1 million yet. Right, guys, let's keep it civil. I don't need backup, but you'll need about 20 more people to make it even, but that still won't be enough. Let's keep it civil. No need to fight in the chat. Each to their own. If you prefer PSVR 2, good for you. If you prefer the MetaQuest, good for you. I think both of them are absolutely fantastic headsets with different functions and purposes. Some people don't have PS5s, so going out and buying a PSVR 2 and a PS5 is going to be too expensive. And some people want the extra graphics processing power that the PSVR 2 brings because it runs off of the PS5. That's fine. That is fine. I don't think there's an issue here. Can I make this loop? Because I keep missing stuff because it goes so quickly, this trailer. It's only a minute long and I feel like they've put so much information in here. And then I keep getting distracted. It's okay, Urban is my younger brother. I don't know if that's serious or not, but let's not become console versus PC master race. Exactly. I think each to their own. Whatever you're using, enjoy using. They both have their place. Thank you very much, Pancake. I couldn't agree more. So yeah, one thing that I'm really excited about is the AR functionality on this headset. This rolling a dice on a tabletop game in front of you, but you're still in your living room. Absolutely insane. I can't wait to be able to do stuff like that. And I know that sounds really like chronically online. It's like, oh my god, Jasmine, why don't you just go outside and play a board game? But it's like, a lot of my friends are all over the gaff, right? Some of my friends are in literal different parts of the world. Imagine being able to play a board game all sat together, despite being in different parts of the world. That is so cool. I agree, Pancake. People like Urban always trying to fuel needless VR wars. Don't do this, right, Rune? You were fueling them too. Just saying. How much longer until the event? We're looking at 20 minutes until MetaConnect begins. Not too bad. Not too bad. What do you guys think the Meta Quest 3 needs to have for you to buy it? Whether you're PSVR 2 or Meta, what would it need for you guys to pick it up? Because for me, it would need a hell of a lot to justify a 500 quid price tag. A hell of a lot. But at the end of the day, I'm probably still going to buy it because I just love VR. So it did say here, larger, richer, immersive games and experiences. Oh, did it say more? Jump into new, deeper, larger, richer, immersive games and experiences. Cool. Plus all your old favorites. So this is something I'm really excited about. What new games? We haven't really seen much of what the new games could possibly be. It's easy to speculate, but I hope they show them off in this and don't just show off the hardware, because that's what's going to get people excited, right? Random thought I just had, but have we had any talk about the AI upscaling like DLSS in the VR space? Thinking about it might be a great way of improving performance on later models. I think we touched on this briefly when I wrote about the MetaConnect editorially, but not in the live stream. Just about Meta has invested a lot into the AI space. And just also building, obviously, what they've called the Metaverse. And I think the Metaverse has kind of been abandoned a bit this year. And also their hunt for making everything better with AI also feels like it's kind of dipped a bit in recent months. So I'm excited to see what will come from that, and if they'll address that in this MetaConnect. Nothing. I'm saving my money for the Apple Vision Pro. The Apple Vision Pro is so expensive, but I really want one. So maybe I'm kind of with you. I want one so badly. It looks insane. And a lot of my, oh goodness, I started moving my desk. Whoopsie. A lot of people I know have been saying that the Apple Vision Pro is Black Mirror-esque, and it's like I'm gonna remove this trailer from the screen now because I feel like we have watched it enough times for now anyway. I feel like the Apple Vision Pro is so cool, and I can't wait to get my hands on one, to be honest. I don't know actually, because it's so expensive. But I do want to get one. I just have to really consider whether or not it's worth spending. Thanks for keeping me company, everyone. Was that already 10 minutes? Oh my god, I'm going to start that from the beginning and just let it play. But they've made the numbers all funky. So yeah. I am really excited. We've still got a few minutes, so yeah, it's not coming just yet, but this has excited me. I think you'll love the story mode in NK1, and the combat is really good, but all fighting games are all about long combos now, which I don't like. Totally agree with you. Let me swap this back for the next few minutes, otherwise it's just quite boring, isn't it? I'm really terrible at combos. I've never really been a controller player, but for fighting games, because I learned to play them on controller, I try to stick to it. But I'm just terrible at using controllers. It's really bad. I streamed a game on controller one time quite recently. I've completely forgotten what it was, and I just could not maneuver the camera properly, and everyone in chat was being really mean to me and taking the mick out of me, and they're like, oh my god, Jasmine, what are you doing? Why can you not hold a controller properly? And yeah, I just struggled a bit, to be honest with you. So I think that's why I've never really gotten to grips with fighting games, no matter how much I play them, because I played them a lot. One of the first games I ever bought on my first PC wasn't even a gaming PC, it's just a crappy PC. And I just met the minimum requirements to play was Mortal Kombat 9, I think it was, and that for me was like revolutionary. And yeah, I've just been a fan of fighting games ever since. I think Street Fighter 6 is topping the charts for me at the minute, which I never thought I'd say. I never thought I'd betray Mortal Kombat, but I have. But yeah, I'm not good at them because I can't do very long combos like you're saying. I love controllers, but I'm not good at the super long combos, and now if you don't do them, you're kind of behind. Yeah, absolutely agree. I am very behind. I don't really play online in fighting games. I stick to the story modes and the campaign. I'm replaying Injustice 2 at the minute. So that I'm still just sticking to replaying exactly the same campaign. Yeah. Oh, the stream actually just went offline when it was meant to be live in 2 minutes, which is really frustrating. So let's see if it comes back. We can only hope, right? I've never played a fighting game. We'll probably try the Rito one when it comes out. I am really nervous about the Riot Games one, and I don't know why, because everything Riot Games has put out has been absolutely fantastic. As much as I will sit here and dog on Riot Games, I'm addicted to every single game they've ever put out. League of Legends, Valorant, Legends of Runeterra, absolute fanatic for all of them. But I don't know, like they've been working on the fighting game for a while, so maybe it'll be amazing. But I don't know, I'm just a bit. Fighting games are already. There's so many of them at the worst of times, let alone, you know, like this year we've had so many. We've got Street Fighter 6 coming out, we've got a new Tekken coming out in January, we've got Mortal Kombat 1 coming out, like fighting games galore at the minute. So Riot entering the space, I am a bit nervous about. Yeah, I feel like I just got bit by a mosquito, guys. That really hurt. Right, the stream is back up and running now. It says Meta Connect will begin shortly. Here we go. Should I see if I can move some elements around, but I actually don't think I can. There we go. Back to the countdown. 30 seconds. Oh, guys, I'm so excited. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I accidentally removed that, and I wasn't meant to. Oh my god. Less than 10 seconds, guys! I'm going to lose my marbles. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let me know if the levels are all good, guys, just because obviously I'm figuring this stuff out on my own, as I said before. So sorry if it's too loud, too quiet, anything like that. That is coming out of the wrong place.
Let me show you what's next. Let me show you what's next. What's next? What's next? You watching this? Let me show you what's next.
All right. Hey. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Connect. It is really good to be in person with all of you. It has been quite a bit since we've done one of these live. It's really fun to be in person. So we have a lot of exciting stuff that we're going to talk about today. We have Quest 3.
Oh no, there's technical difficulties galore at the minute, and I'm not sure why.
Some other new hardware that
I'm
excited
back.
to show you. And we have
Let me know if you guys
whole
can
lot
hear
of
me.
new
Can hear the
AI
stream,
experiences.
but
We've
not
been in the
you,
lab for
and
a
can't
while,
see
and
you,
I'm
says
really looking
Nathan.
forward to showing you what we've
Hope that's
built.
fixed now.
But first
Sorry
up,
about
I
that.
just want to take a moment to talk about why we're here.
Where's the face come out? Yeah,
at
my bad,
Meta,
guys.
we
Absolutely
are
screwed
focused
that one
on
up trying to switch
building
that,
the future of human connection.
which is really annoying.
And what that means
Turn
is
him
that
up a
we
tad,
build
says Panky.
products
I'm also
to
going to put...
help people
Oh,
feel
unavailable.
closer. Like we're
Dang it.
right there, present with each other, with our friends and family and colleagues and the people
Hello,
we
you're
care about,
back,
no
says
matter
Nathan.
where in the
Fab.
world
Thank you.
that we actually are. And we do this because
That can be
we
turned up
believe
slightly.
that makes us, that strengthens our relationships. It helps us have more fun together. It improves how we learn. It gives us more opportunities that help span distance. Now, the physical world around us is amazing, right? I think
Oh,
that
I don't
one
want to
of
hear all
life's
this
great
preamble.
joys
Like, I know it's
is getting
important,
to go out
but...
and be active and explore. And at the same time, over the last few decades, our industry has been building up this increasingly vibrant digital world alongside it, with all the apps and digital content
Perfect,
that we've been
Nathan.
creating.
Thank you so much for
I always find
that.
it funny
Yeah,
when people
obviously,
say that
running a stream
that the digital
can be a
world
bit
and all the apps
frustrating.
stuff isn't
So
the real
thank you for
world.
bearing with
Because I
me
think
during the
increasingly, in our modern time,
during
the
the
real world
technical
is really
issues I
this
just had. But
combination
yeah,
of the
don't worry, we're back.
physical world that we inhabit and this digital world that we're building. But even though we constantly are touching the
Every
digital
time
world,
I see this man, I don't think he
mostly
looks
through
real.
screens,
He looks like
and
less and less real.
it's almost like it inhabits a completely different plane.
He
from
moves
our-
in such an
our
animated
physical
way, like an
lives.
animatronic,
And I think that one of the most interesting questions for our industry over the coming decades is going to be
Cowboy says,
how do
so
we
it was great
unify
chatting with
these
you. I have to go create some
experiences
content on
of
my
the
lunch break, but I'll be
physical
back
that
to your
we
channel. It
have
was nice chatting with you.
with
Thank you
this
so much for joining, and
vibrant
hopefully I'll
digital
see
world to
you
create something that is more
in another stream.
coherent and just better than anything that
At
we
least
have
he has
today.
legs in this one.
Now,
Isn't
in
Mark
the
an
future, I think not
android?
too far from now,
If
you're
he
gonna
says
walk into a
metaverse, I'm gonna
room,
puke. All right, guys.
and there are going to be
I
as many holograms.
I don't want to
digital
say
things for you
whether
to
he is or
interact with
isn't an android,
as there are
because I
physical
don't want him to come
objects.
after me.
And
But
think about
yeah.
all the things that are
I think
physically
he
there
will
that don't
address the
actually need to
metaverse
be
in this
physical things,
MetaConnect
right?
at
All the
some point,
paper,
surely.
the media, the games,
Whatever on earth
the
this
art,
image
your
is,
workstation, any screen,
crazy.
can all be interactive holograms. Think about going and hanging out with your friends. Pretty soon, I think we're going to be at a point where you're going to be there physically with some of your friends.
Hanging out with your friends
others will
virtually
be
like
there
that,
digitally
that is
as
kind of scary.
avatars, as holograms, and they'll feel just as present as everyone else.
Not an android lizard
Or,
man.
you'll walk into a meeting.
No comment.
And you sit down at a table, and you'll be there with your. There will be people who are there physically and people who are there digitally.
I like that
as
he's got like a little
holograms, but
table
also
next to him
sitting
with
around the
just
table
one
with you are
glass
gonna
of
be a bunch
water on it and
AIs
nothing else.
who are embodied as holograms who are helping you get different stuff done too. So, this is just a quick glimpse of
A world surrounded by
the
holograms sounds like
future
my
and
worst
how
nightmare, just saying.
these ideas of the physical and digital come together into this idea that we call the metaverse. And a lot of the foundational technologies to enable this are the things that we are going to talk about today. Mixed reality allows you to bring digital objects into the physical world.
Yes, go on.
Advances in AI.
I swear all
allow
these
us to
tech
create
CEOs
different
have the vision
AIs
of
and
never
personas
interacting
that
with
can help
other
us accomplish
humans, and
different
that's
things.
it.
And smart glasses are going to
Definitely-
eventually allow us to
definitely
bring all of this
Zuckerberg, at
together
least.
into a stylish form factor. that
Smart
we can wear all day.
glasses now. Lenovo announced some smart
Now, a big
glasses
part of this innovation
alongside the
is
Lenovo
about
Legion Go
making sure that
recently, and I'm
these
so
technologies
excited about
are
the concept of
accessible to
smart
everyone.
glasses.
Right?
Bingo,
Sometimes
he
we
said
innovate
it.
by
We should have
releasing
made
something that
a
has never been seen
Mirror
before.
Gaming
do that a
MetaConnect
lot.
bingo card.
But sometimes we innovate by taking something that is awesome, but is super expensive, and making it so that it can be affordable for everyone or even free. And innovation to bring the future to millions or eventually billions of people is a big part of what we do. And I think that that's
Dave is
really
in the
important.
chat, says hello. Hello, Dave. Welcome
All right,
to the
so with that all
stream.
said, let's jump right in.
I feel like he was expecting a bigger cheer than that. I'm a bit upset for him.
First, we are incredibly proud to introduce Quest 3, the first mainstream mixed reality headset.
Already been announced, love, but thank you very much for that.
Quest
I got to try
3
the Google Glass a
is
few years back,
the
so
most
cool. I'm
powerful
so
headset
excited
that
for
we
smart
have ever
glasses to
shipped,
go mainstream.
and it allows you to
He said
blend
that
the
this was
physical and digital worlds
mainstream
together.
AR headset.
You can
the first
navigate
one.
it with
I don't know that
our-
500
just your
quid is
hands if you
mainstream.
want, and the hand tracking is getting really good.
If he starts
Or with
transforming
these
on stream,
brand
I'm
new
going to
precision
church.
controllers that we've designed for games.
I'll be
or
right there
work
with
or
you.
Things that where you want some extra precision. And of course, it's completely standalone. No wires, no battery pack. Nothing like that. That's going to break your sense of presence.
Called
So
them out. I
when
called
you
out
put on
PSVR
Quest
2
3,
and Apple Vision Pro with that.
You see the physical room
Getting a
around.
bit big for your boots, Mark.
Only now it is a canvas that you can bring your digital objects.
If that's
into.
actually footage of the pass-through, that looks
Quest
really
3,
good.
It understands your space,
Whoa,
so you can play
look,
with
that's
the
so
world
cute.
around you. You can solve Lego puzzles, or you can build your own.
It doesn't look
creations on
amazing,
any
to
flat
be
surface
honest.
in your room. You can play games like Bam with your friends sitting around a table, whether you're physically right there.
That looks a bit
together,
better, I think.
Or even if they're far away. People love working out in Quest. But now, if you're doing a body combat workout, the targets are going to come at you in your physical room, whether you're in your living room or if you're in your home gym. You're
I don't
going to
really
look
know.
around and see the room around you, so you're going to be a lot more comfortable, swinging your arms and moving your body.
Okay, I can get behind that.
The limits
Because I've hit my
your
TV a
physical
couple of times
space
playing Beat Saber, which
are going to
is
be
a
able
bit
to
scary.
expand. So you're going to be able to be a part of much larger worlds. There's one point in the Stranger Things game where you can be sitting in your living room or anywhere else, and
That
portals
doesn't
can be
look
upside
very
down,
good
open right
graphically,
there.
though. I don't know. What do you guys
Now,
think?
these experiences are possible.
Maybe I'm being really nitpicky, but that
because
just looks.
Quest 3
I feel like with AR
shows your
experiences, you don't
physical
want something that looks
space
too
with 10
cartoony.
times more pixels
I'm not sure.
than what we had on Quest 2.
Oh, tell him.
And it
Tell him,
automatically
Zuckerberg.
maps the
10
space that
times
you're
more
in using
pixels.
2 dedicated color camera sensors and a depth sensor.
Oh my
Which
god,
makes
I'm
it
so
so that
excited.
if you pick up
Look
a
how good
digital
that
ball
looks.
and throw it at the physical wall, it'll bounce off it. Or if someone's shooting at you and you want to duck the fire, you can just get behind your physical couch.
That looks so much better than the Quest 2 pass through and stuff. Oh, he was expecting a cheer and he didn't get one. Whoops. That's so
Now, this also
awkward.
means that you're going to be able to take a big virtual screen and just drop it wherever you are, and it'll show up in
Oh my god,
your
like the Apple Vision
physical
Pro.
room. And this is going to unlock a lot of awesome experiences for hanging out with people, watching content, even if they're not there with you.
Oh, that's
Now,
really
one
cute.
thing that I'm pretty excited to share today is that Xbox Cloud Gaming is coming to Quest in December.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my god.
you're going to be able to play
Xbox Cloud Gaming
hundreds
coming
of
to
Xbox
Quest.
games, including titles like Halo and Minecraft and Elder Scrolls. And you're going to be able to do that on a massive screen anywhere you go. Now, we're just scratching the surface of what's going to be possible when you can drop virtual objects into your physical space.
I think that's
And
really
next
cool.
year, we're launching something that we call augments, which are basically persistent
Oh my god.
spatially anchored
You
digital
sit there
objects
scrolling
that
on
you can
TikTok.
interact with. So
Or
you can
reels.
put a frame on your wall with photos and videos from Facebook and Instagram. You can put a digital portal next to your physical workout gear, so every time you walk by it, you can easily jump into a supernatural workout.
This is really
So,
cool. This is
there's a lot to do.
giving Apple
All right,
Vision
and with
Pro.
mixed reality on Quest 3,
Damn,
the
that might be
transition
worth
is
it, says
seamless. So if you're in
Pancake.
an
Here it
immersive
is. They've
experience, you can always
sold us.
double tap on your headset to get back to your physical environment, and you'll see the immersive world that you're in just melts away
Oh my god.
back in your physical space.
I think I'm buying it, guys.
I'm really excited to see what all of you do with this. I'm really excited to get this in your hands. This is going to be a game changer and a big capacity improvement for these headsets. Now, on top of this, we also have the world's best library of fully immersive content. And there are a bunch of new titles that are coming, and they take advantage of all of the new power that is in this Quest 3 headset. Because this is the first headset that is shipping with the next generation Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2
Yeah.
Qualcomm processor. It's got twice the graphics performance.
We already knew
of
this, but I guess he
anything
has
we've
to
shipped
go through
before,
all
and
the
we
bullet
designed
points.
new pancake lenses and paired them with new displays, so the graphics performance is really stunning. So let's take a look at Asgard's Wrath 2.
Is it gonna? Okay.
For
I
the
was
original,
just- is
you
it gonna
needed
throw us on
a full gaming
page?
PC and a headset that was wired to it in order to get it to work. And the sequel runs natively on Quest 3, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, that does look really good.
Assassin's Creed Nexus, finally here. Finally here. Worth waiting for. I know a lot of us have been waiting for this.
I think a
it
big
just-
thing with
it
having
looks
it be more general
stunning.
brackets, not just gaming headset, is
And
battery
there are a bunch of
life.
other major developers.
Oh,
who are
that's
bringing great
true. I
titles
think
out
the
of
battery
the
life
open
on the
app
Quest
lab,
2 was actually
that-
quite good, to
that
be
we have
fair,
with
for a
Roblox,
VR headset.
which is launching today.
So-
I'm really excited for this one after taking the time to optimize it for
Roblox VR. Roblox VR is coming,
It's
guys.
gonna be a big deal.
It's going to be a big deal,
There's
Zuckerberg.
also a
Thank you.
major live sports season coming up with X Stadium. So we got fully immersive NBA games.
That's
for
really
free
cool.
on us.
I'm not a sports
you can
person, but
literally
watching
sit
sports like
courtside on
that,
your couch.
yeah, that's sick.
If you're into fighting like me, you can watch LFA or Cage Warriors from UFC Fight Pass in 180-degree 4K resolution.
But this is also slimmer,
pretty
and the
much
battery
the
tech
next
hasn't
best thing
gotten
to
that
actually
much
being in the
better.
octagon.
Yeah. Oh my
That's
goodness.
pretty awesome too. We've got a lot of awesome new Horizon content coming.
Oh my gosh.
Love it. Shout out to Super Rumble and Citadel, which have gone to the top of the charts of popular Horizon destinations. As you can see, the visuals continue making big steps up, and these are just some of the most fun social games that are out there. In addition to all this, there are also a bunch of tools for businesses. that are coming.
Roblox?
Millions of people
Yeah.
have
Well,
used one of
Nathan
the
says, did I miss a
hundreds
release date?
of
Not yet.
productivity and work
We're still
apps,
going through
on Quest.
games,
And next
features,
month,
stuff like
we are
that.
launching Meta Quest for Business,
Nice
which is
request.
going to allow you to take mixed reality and bring it to your organization at scale.
That's really cool. I think they
So,
already
this is gonna be
tried to do that with the
compatible
MetaQuest
Microsoft
Pro,
Intune,
right, and it didn't
VMware,
work.
Workspace
So
ONE, Ivanti UEM.
we'll see.
And we got Microsoft 365 also coming to Quest by the end of this year. So you're
We'll
going to be able
see.
to use, all the productivity apps where you can get stuff
Thanks
done.
for joining
Word,
me
Excel.
in watching the stream, guys.
Overall,
Be sure
all
to
right, so that's a
subscribe
bunch of
and
the
like
content that's coming. There's more
the
coming
stream if
as
you're enjoying
well,
watching.
but that's
Subscribe
what I
if
have
you
to
want to
talk
see
about
more
today.
content
I'm
from
really
Mirror
excited about
Gaming.
Quest 3. It is the
Thanks for
most
keeping me
powerful
company
headset
and
yet,
also
with the next generation
sharing
processor,
the enjoyment
better
with me.
displays and optics. It's
I like that guy that's
40%
filming.
thinner, a lot more comfortable, and it comes with the great new precision controllers or the awesome hand tracking that has just gotten.
I
a
am
lot
really
better.
excited about having the
End-to-end,
controllers
we've
without
designed this thing
rings
and
around them.
optimized it, the hardware
Because I feel like
stack,
that
the
I get
software
that
stack,
why it was
so we
there,
can
but it
deliver
makes the controller so
amazing
bulky,
mixed
and it's on
reality and
PSVR
the
2
world's best immersive content
as
library.
well, which is just
So
really
there
annoying.
it is.
Thank you, Zuckerberg. Now tell me when it's coming. Tell me.
All right, Quest 3, it is shipping on August 10th. You can order it today for $499.
August 10th. I think you meant October. Shipping October 10th. He said August.
Right.
He
Now,
didn't mean
I
it.
mean, when I just think about this stuff, I mean, looking back, I just think it's kind of wild that 5 years ago, the state of the art was you needed a big gaming PC and a headset that was wired to it, and you need to set up all these sensors in order to be able to do some of this stuff. And now,
Shipping October
we're
10th.
sitting here and
At 499.
do all of
Okay.
this with even better resolution, plus mixed reality.
How
Take
far
it
away is
anywhere you
August
want
10th? I
for-
feel
for
like
just
pre-ordering it right
$499.
now.
Our goal
Just under
is
2
to
weeks away,
continue to
13
lead in
days
developing
time.
the state of the art on this, and also
October.
to continue
Did I say
leading
August?
on bringing the best devices.
I feel like I'm going to keep saying
I'm
August now
really
because
proud of
he
the
said
progress that the team
August.
has made here, so
Oh,
congrats.
dang it. Lol, he malfunctioned. His program malfunctioned. Come on, guys. Let's be kind. He's
All
probably
right.
nervous.
Now,
Do you
there's
think
no
he
real way to do
realized
this
you said
transition, so
August?
Let's completely change gears and just go in a completely different direction. Let's talk about AI.
Oh, here it is. Here's AI.
So this has been an amazing year for AI.
Has
At
it?
Meta alone, we have launched AI models that can generate 3D video from text
He basically made
prompts,
Apple Vision Pro
that
obsolete.
can
I'm
create
sorry. Best of both
sound
worlds in
from
one device.
images,
VR and AR. Yep.
that can bring
I'm waiting to
objects
see
into
reviews from
VR just
normal
by
people
looking
before I
at
buy
them,
anything.
that can
Well,
let
we
you
will be
speak a
getting
different
a
language
review
in your
unit
own
in
voice.
very, very soon. So make sure
And
you
of
subscribe to the
course,
channel if you want to see a
leading
full
open source foundation
Meta
model,
Quest
Llama
3
2,
review coming very,
all
very
in
soon.
the last 12 months.
That's all I'm going to say on that because that's
But,
all I'm allowed to say on
this
that.
is
So
really
subscribe
just
and
the
it will be
beginning.
coming.
Because if you look across the industry, if you look at what
Yeah,
everyone
back
is
to
doing,
Apple Vision Pro chat.
most
I
people
am
haven't
basically
yet had the chance to
convinced
experience these
that I'm not getting an Apple Vision
LLMs
Pro
or any
now,
of these
just so I
AI
can get this
advances yet.
instead.
And that's a thing that I think that we can help change. So
Someone
today,
get a
I wanna
cowboy
talk
back here.
about some of the work that we've been doing to bring the state-of-the-art
And
AI
ask him what he
into the
thinks.
apps that billions of people use. So we set a standard for open source language models with Llama 2.
Just did. Thank you very much.
But before today, we haven't talked that much about our image generation models. And our team has been quietly working on these and cranking on them, and they've gotten really good. So
I don't really
we
know
call
if I
it
care about any of this
EMU
AI talk, but I want
for
to.
expressive media
I want to
universe,
see what he
continuing
has
with
to
our
say.
animal theme. And
Okay, Emu.
just
What's
take a look at
this?
these images. Because today we're starting to roll out a bunch of products with this in it, and it's they're high quality, photorealistic. But one of the coolest things is that Emu
I kind of
generates
think we
them
already
fast,
knew that AI did
right?
this,
So it's not a minute,
right?
It's about 5 seconds to generate one of these, which just makes it really fun to play with because you can just iterate. And my kids tell me it's still not fast enough, but but 5 seconds kind of gets to the point where you're really cooking. All right, so we built this into chats.
I think we already
and we'll get
knew
to
that
in
AI
a
could do
moment.
this. I'm not sure what
But
Meta are
first,
doing
let's talk about
differently with
stickers.
it.
Because every day
Stickers.
people send hundreds of millions of stickers to express things in chats.
Okay.
And every chat is a little bit different, and you want to express
That's
subtly
cute.
different emotions.
That's cute.
But,
Creating
today
AI
we only have a
stickers.
fixed number, but
5
with
seconds is
Emu,
crazy fast.
now
Yeah, it definitely
you have the
is.
ability to just type
This
in what you
is so
want,
cool.
generate a
Like,
set of custom, never before seen
I know it's nothing to
stickers
do
on
with the Meta
fly,
Quest or anything like that, but this is really
and you
cool.
can send them
To
your friends.
If you can use this on iMessage, I'm behind it. I feel like he's not getting the reception that he
We've
wants.
been testing this for a little bit.
Adam
and,
L in the chat, what I miss.
people do
Welcome,
seem to
Adam
really
L.
like this. And today we're
So
rolling it out
far,
very
we know that
broadly across
Xbox
our
Game Pass is
different
coming
apps.
to the Meta Quest 3 in
In
December,
addition to
and the
stickers,
device will be shipping on
we're
the
also
10th
bringing
of
AI
October.
editing tools to Instagram
So
next month.
I
So,
think that's all the key information. Other than that, everything else
the
is what
team
we
dug out
already
this
know about the
photo
Meta
of
Quest
me,
3.
it turned me into a cowboy, ugly sweater party. I don't really get that one. That one's good. That in an alternate world, that could have been me. Or here's my crazy
This is
dog
weird.
Beast.
You mean August, says Pancake? Yeah.
Or Beast.
Mr. Zuck, he malfunctioned a bit and he said the 10th of August
Straighten his hair.
instead of October,
Cross-stitch. All right.
and then didn't
There we
correct
go.
himself. I don't know if he even realized.
I think
Look
this
good
is
or
gonna be
bad.
really
It
fun.
looks
I'm really
amazing.
looking forward
It
to
is
getting
really
this into
taking
all of our
VR and
apps.
AR and
Coming to
combining them
Instagram,
together in Apple Vision
in about
Pro
a
style of
month.
way.
Pretty excited about this.
I'm really looking forward to it. Kind of like guaranteed I'm gonna get it.
All right, so let's move on.
He's
from
really
images
good
for a
with
second.
AI because it
You know,
originated
at
on its
Meta,
own
one
planet.
of the views that we have on the development of AI that is a little bit
Oh my
different from the rest of
goodness.
the industry is, you know, we don't think that there's going to be like one singular super intelligence that everyone
I
interacts
can't stop seeing lizards
But our
watching
view
him
is that
talk.
you know, people are going to want to
Oh
interact
god.
with a bunch of different AIs for the different things that you want to do. And I
He
actually
looks
think
like
that
he
over time,
doesn't
a
know
lot of
how
you
to
are gonna wanna
move
make
his
your own
body like a normal
AIs
person.
to advance individual goals that
Also,
you
why
have.
is he
Whether
standing
you're
like
a
that?
small business and you want to interact with customers, or if you're a creator and you want to engage your community, or whatever it is that you do. So we are building
This will be under
a
my Christmas tree,
platform
but I'm buying day
for
one.
creating AIs that can help
Yeah,
you
I
get
think
things
typically
done,
what they've done
or just have
is they've
fun.
started pre-orders, right? Straight after the
And,
Meta Connect
You know, the
event.
way this is going to work is
That's what I'm hoping for.
people are going to be able to interact with these AIs across the whole Meta universe of products. So, you know, of course, you'll be able to chat with them in WhatsApp and Messenger and Instagram Direct, but beyond that, they're going to have profiles in Instagram and Facebook, and you'll be able to interact with them. And eventually, they're going to be embodied as avatars and live and be able to interact with them in the metaverse too.
That sounds a bit
And
scary.
We're going to open
That sounds a bit weird.
this platform up for developers, and
He's a
more
chat
use cases
GPT
soon.
Steve
I'm really looking
Jobs.
forward to seeing.
I don't know
what
about
all of you
having
build.
AI.
But even before that, we have been
I don't know
creating
about
a
having
bunch of
AI
AIs ourselves,
incorporated into our world.
and
I
we're
don't
going
know
to start
about that.
rolling these out in beta today and ramping that a bit over the next couple of days. So let's meet some of them.
Oh, I'm scared. What
All
do you
right,
mean? Let's
first
meet some
up.
of them.
We got Meta AI. Meta AI is your basic assistant, right? That you can talk to like a person, right? You can message Meta AI and any of the messaging apps.
That is
WhatsApp, Messenger,
dystopian.
Instagram Direct.
I swear they
soon
want
you're
us
gonna
to
be able
treat
message
the
it
AI
in
like people.
Quest
That's what
3,
I'm saying.
and it's going to help you answer your basic questions or requests. It is based
I don't
on,
want AI
it's
to
built on a
be
model that's
avatars
based on Llama
incorporated
2,
into the real world.
but
Like,
in
that's
addition,
bizarre to me.
it also has access to real-time information and broader knowledge through a partnership that we've done
We
with
have so many
Microsoft
TV
and
shows,
Bing
games,
Search. So here
programs
you can
where
see, you ask a question,
that
it has
is
access to real-time
proven to be a
information. It
bit
can point you
bad
towards
idea.
that, it can point you towards search results.
Wait until middle management is
Our
fired and
new
replaced
image
with human
generation model,
productivity
Emu,
stimulation.
is also
bots.
built directly into Meta AI. So you can just message it and tag anything with
Don't
Imagine,
say that, please.
and it will generate high-quality, photorealistic images right there in the chat in seconds for free. So pretty excited about that. And another neat feature of this is that you can invoke Meta AI in any chat. So it doesn't just have to be Meta AI's, your thread with them. You can do it in group chats, right? You just start your message.
Why
with
on
Meta
earth
AI,
would I
and it's
invite
gonna
Meta
respond.
AI to my group
And,
chat?
we've been
Does that
testing
not
this
mean that he
internally,
can read all of my
and
chats?
It is really
Oh
fun
well,
to
he
just
probably
generate
already
fun
is.
messages,
I'm not sure with
photos,
privacy
or
about this.
settle debates really quickly, or just whatever it is that you want to do. But it's super convenient. All right, so I think that Meta AI, it's our basic assistant. It's going to be really useful.
To be fair,
We're
benefit
gonna
of
focus
doubt,
over the
having an
coming
AI
months and
assistant
years
in
on building
Messenger
this
so you don't
out
have to
into
open a whole
deeper
different
and
app could be
deeper,
good. I
personal
can kind of get behind
more
that,
integrations across
but I don't have
everything we
Facebook
do.
because my Facebook got hacked and they never gave it
And I
back
think
to
this
me.
could be a big deal.
So
But
now I'm going to have to make a whole
in
new
addition to
Facebook so I
this,
can talk to Meta
we've
AI.
also been
Not sure about that.
experimenting with creating some AIs that are a bit more fun, right? That have some more personality, opinions, interests.
They created a hype woman
um,
bestie, Scarlet
just
Queen.
a little more interactive and fun to play with. So
My
let's
hype
check
woman
this out. So
bestie,
let's say you're
Scarlet
planning dinner.
AI. Thank you.
You got Max the sous chef, who can help you come up with a recipe.
The group chat thing
and,
is
help
weird.
you come up
Yeah,
with ideas.
I'm with you there.
So if you want to find a way to sneak
Mr.
some
Overall says
broccoli
you
into
should
your
try
kid's
some of the
dinner,
free-to-play games in Meta
Max
Horizon.
has
They are
got
better
you.
and more fun
Let's say
now.
you add too much
I
salt
actually
to the
might.
recipe, he can help you balance
I
it
actually
out.
might.
All right. Or let's say you're writing something.
I haven't really touched
like
Meta Horizon, to be
Keynote, and
honest.
you're not really sure where to get started. You can ask Lily, or personal editor AI, who can help you brainstorm and share tips, or you can give her a bunch of the text that you've written, and she can help you edit
I want
it and
AI
make
to
it
get
better.
good so I can finally have some
Or
IRL
maybe
friends.
you're traveling and
Adam,
you're trying to plan a road trip.
I
with
don't
your
really know what to
kids.
say to you.
You've got Lorena, who's going to be able to help you find the best barbecue on the road trip, or find a good national park or beautiful spot to take the kids. So there you go. That's a few of them. These are just a few of the AIs that we've trained so far. There are a lot more.
I kind of get like having
And
these
they're gonna
trained
span all kinds of
AIs who
different
have
interests,
specialities and stuff,
from,
but
gaming to fashion to philosophy to just all kinds of
AI,
fun stuff. But the important thing here is that this isn't just
like any
gonna
AI
be
could do
about
this. It doesn't need to be a special
answering
trained
queries,
one. I don't know.
right? This is about
Not sure you know what IRL
entertainment
means,
and,
Adam.
and about helping you do things to connect with the people around you and helping you accomplish
The new
the
Haunted
things that you want
Height is
across whatever your
addicting. I
different
might give it a
goals are.
go. So
Because
is this
we
just for
thought
Facebook
that,
off
this should
VR2,
feel
this
fun
AI?
and it should feel
I
familiar,
think this
so we
is
did something a little
more
bit
just
different for us.
meta.
And we
So
partnered with
yeah,
a bunch of pretty awesome people.
I don't think it's really
to
in
basically
tune
embody
with
these
the
and
VR
play
stuff
them.
that they've spoken about already.
So let's say
Adam
you wanna
so
get in
Scott would have
shape.
appreciate that one. Sad
This is
face.
Victor,
I'll pass
played
on the
by
message.
Dwayne
I'll be
Wade.
sure to.
And,
Don't worry.
and he's going to pull together a workout plan for you and get you motivated. And the good thing about Victor is he is there anytime that you want to get a workout in. So you don't have
Pre-orders
to schedule a
for
session or
the
something like
Meta
that.
Quest
And he
3
is
are
always
now
gonna be encouraging
open.
you to hit your
It starts
goals.
at £479.99.
All right. Let's say you're trying to
For the
pull together
128
Halloween
gigabyte version,
costumes for your
and
family.
£620
Dylan,
for those who want
played by
512
Lord
gigabytes.
DIY, who's got you covered on craft. So, my daughter really wanted me to be Dumbledore. and
For a limited time, Meta Quest purchase comes bundled with Asgard's Wrath 2. And for the 512 gigabyte version, you also get Meta Quest Plus for 6 months.
She just wants to be an apple.
I wonder if they'll show games today
So
or tomorrow.
"Alright,
I think it's crossed
how
by
do I
Attack on
fit this
Titan
into
and
the theme?"
GTA.
And
Attack on Titan
actually a
doesn't
pretty good
actually look
idea. So,
fantastic.
alright.
When I watched
anyhow,
it back at the
so
Meta
that's Dylan.
Showcase in the summer,
Okay, or
it
let's
didn't look
say,
very good, which is really disappointing
you
because
want to
I'm
do
a
little bit
massive fan of
wilder. Let's say
Attack
you
on
want to
Titan.
play a role-playing game.
Having them more focus might help with
Well, now you can just
hallucinations.
drop
Huh?
the Dungeon Master into one of your chats, and let's check this guy out.
Let's get medieval, player.
I mean, who hasn't wanted to play a text, adventure game with Snoop Dogg?
Me. This is scary
man.
if you've seen the Black Mirror episode with the eggs. Which one with the eggs, Adamel? What are you on about?
So, it's good. The expressions are good. We've got voice coming over the couple of months, probably early next year or something like that. But this is pretty fun to play with. At this point in the keynote, I was kind of thinking, we could do an audible. You want a live demo? All right.
Well,
Can't
why
promise
did he
much, but let's
ask
try
that?
it.
Like
Let's try
they
it and
would
see what
would
happens.
say no.
All right. So let's see. Where are we?
Oh god, I'm scared this is gonna go terribly wrong.
Okay. Which one?
The picture frames were pretty
What do
cool.
we
Yeah,
do?
I think so.
Forge ahead? Forge ahead. Let's forge ahead.
Oh,
Gather
they're
your
actually
weapons
just
and
sitting there
armor.
doing it. Okay.
Well, I think we know what to do.
Oh my god, I don't know. This is cringing me out now. Mark looks like he'd enjoy playing this game with Snoop while in bed. Lol.
Let's get on a horse.
The eggs where they copy the consciousness and put it in that little egg that controls the lights and stuff. Oh, the egg. Of course, the egg. Of course. What's the
All right,
matter with me?
return
How
to
did
the
I know
keynote
what you were
this
talking
morning.
about?
All right,
So does that count to make Zuckerberg a game streamer? Yep.
the
Yep,
demo
absolutely.
gods have smiled upon us. All right. All right, so that's just a handful of some of the AIs that we're building, and there are a lot more to discover. So we put together this quick video just featuring some of the people we're working on this project with. I think this is pretty fun.
We built some AIs you can interact with, and then partnered with awesome people.
This is
to play
freaking
some
me
of
out,
them
guys.
To make them even more fun.
This is freaking me out.
Introducing Meta's AIs with Tom Brady as Brew, ready to throw you his deep knowledge of sports.
Seriously? How could you not know that?
Naomi Osaka as Tamika, proving it's cool to geek out.
Oh, they've also
Time
confirmed
for
a
a
MetaQuest 3 Elite
Chris
strap
Paul
for
is
70
buried.
quid,
He's preaching the
which is
gospel
even
of
more
golf.
expensive than the MetaQuest
Drop
2
for
Elite
show.
strap, but there we
For
go.
show.
Paris
Oh, that's
Hilton
really
is Amber.
annoying.
She's taking a stylish bite out of crime.
Not to brag, but I am
My hopes were that
Mr.
the
Beast is Zach.
MetaQuest 3 would either come with an Elite strap
I'm not
or it'd be a
saying I
bit
know
cheaper, but you know, there we go.
Israel Adesanya as Louise. He'll make sure you never tap out.
The more you know, the better you can move on the map.
Kendall Jenner as Billy. She'll always
Set
have
a
your
stock
back.
2.5% down today.
But above
This
all,
definitely has Black
keep it
Mirror
on the
vibes.
DL.
Yeah,
Roy Choi is Max. Nix that delivery
this is
order.
freaking me out,
You're
guys.
cooking in tonight.
I'm
Chef,
sorry to say.
What's on the menu today?
Charlie D'Amelio is Coco. Making sure you and your
They have
movies
Charlie
aren't sets.
D'Amelio.
You ready to dance?
Snoop Dogg is Dungeon Master. Slay the games you love.
Your quest begins now, player.
So, if you're looking to explore your
They have
interests,
Charlie D'Amelio.
Learn a new
Oh my
skill?
god.
settle a debate, or just have fun, start using Meta's AIs.
Mostly since the start of the keynote, says Pancake, in reference to the stock being down. Adam L says, this is your first experience of aging past tech. Welcome to how we feel. Now you'll be saying things like back in my day, we had to type into Google. Adam L, I don't know if you think I'm literally 5 years old, but I have experienced
you'll have to tell us what you
aging
think. But
tech.
look, this is early stuff, right?
Like,
you know, these they
come
still have
on.
a lot of limitations, which will be apparent when you use them. You know, unlike the Meta AI, they don't, for the most part, have access to real-time information yet, although we're working hard to get that in. We'll get that in over the coming weeks and months. And, you know, there's just a lot that we're going to continue improving and tuning as we get more feedback. But, you know, what I think you're going to see as you interact with them is that they each have unique backstories and interesting opinions.
back
they
in
bring
my
to
day, I've
this.
had Sega Genesis.
And
I'm the
that will
oldest
just
here,
come
says
out
Mr.
even
Urban
more as
World.
they evolve over time.
Let's not start this
And
argument.
I also think it's going to be fun to watch them interact with each other too. So
Do you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna actually just.
So that's that. We're also very focused on giving all of you.
I'm getting so
the
bored.
ability to
Like I
build
don't
AIs
actually
too.
want to hear about this stuff.
So we've been creating something that we call AI Studio. And
If you didn't
it
have
is a
dial-up
platform
internet, you
for
ain't
building,
old. You were what,
these kind of
22? Back in my
AIs.
day, we had
And
a
we're starting
30
by
30-second
opening
delay
up
on live
the
streams.
API
I'm
for
24, lol.
integrating into our messaging apps to start.
Yeah, I am
And
22,
that's
yeah.
gonna open in the
Um,
coming weeks. We are also building
So
a
obviously, in those
sandbox
2 years that you were
that
born
the
before
people who
me,
don't code
tech was
can
very,
also
very
train
different.
AIs like this,
I
and we're
completely
working
understand.
on that and
I
iterating on it, and we
actually
hope to have that
don't
out
think
sometime
I had
early
dial-up
next
internet
year.
though, so you know.
And we're also working on bringing all of this to the
Yeah, I
metaverse
just
too,
wanted to watch the VR
where
content
you're
as
gonna be
Mr.
able to
Urban was
have
same. But I'm worried
these
I'll turn it off
embodied-
and then he'll say
These
something.
AIs will be able to be embodied as avatars. You'll be able to make them as NPCs in the different games and
Oh, there we
experiences that you
go.
build and all the
Linking it
different
back to
Horizon
VR, you
worlds,
can
and
have all of
I think
these
that that's gonna be
people,
really
all
neat.
these AI people.
Now, in addition
Like
to
Adam L
this,
said, there's your in real life friends.
We're also
You can add them to your
making
metaverse.
it so that businesses can use these, because I think that there's a very big use for businesses to want to engage with customers.
Well, I was there for the change of the
commerce and
millennium.
support.
Checkmate. Okay,
And we're
Pancake,
actually
you were
launching,
still wearing
with a
nappies.
very
Don't know
small
if it's
number of
that deep.
businesses in alpha today.
620
focus
pounds for the
on
512
really
gigabyte
dialing this in
version
before
actually
we
isn't that
roll
bad,
it
says
out more
Nathan.
broadly. I think that this is going to be,
I
you
don't know how I
a
feel about
challenging
that.
optimization.
I
So
saw
this is
it.
gonna be
I
a
think
lot
it
of
is.
the next
It's
year.
really
We're gonna be
expensive.
kind of focused on
620
building
pounds for a
this out
VR
businesses
headset.
before we release this
It
more
is really
broadly.
expensive.
But I'm really
But
excited to begin on
also,
that
games are
journey
only getting
with that
bigger,
alpha
so I'm not
today.
sure.
We also
I'm not
are
sure.
excited about getting this in creators.
If I
hands.
was to get it, I
So
definitely
you
wouldn't
can
be
build
getting the
AIs
512
that
gigabyte
represent
version, I will
you
say.
to help you grow your community and engage with your community.
Yes, mate, I can have my first friend and it's Snoop
But,
Dogg
you know,
winning.
One of the things is, as we're building that, that's what we think is going to come sometime in probably the first half of next
Warning,
year.
Mirror,
Because
if
we
you
think that
try
getting the
Meta
brand
Horizon, you'll
safety
meet
on
at
that
least 10
is
friends
just
while
really
playing games.
critical, right? We want to make sure that if you're a creator, that you can train
Pancake
these
says,
AIs
hey,
that way
10-month-old
they're gonna
Pan was
say
very
things
excited about
that
computers
just
back
kind of
then. I'm
reflect the
sure
way that you would
10-month-old
wanna
Pan
represent
was.
your brand and your community. And you know, that's
But
still
they
gonna
did a good
require
job
bit of
with their
work
new
to
horror
get
game.
there. We want to make sure we do this thoughtfully. So for this very first
CK
release, we thought it would be a little easier
Sullivan
to start by
says,
making up
"Hey,
some new characters.
hello,
rather than
welcome
trying
to the
make something
stream.
that has perfect fidelity
Since we're
kind of a
not
real
talking about VR
creator,
stuff
but
in the
we'll get
keynote
there.
anymore, I'm kind of just ignoring
It is
it. I'll
important
be
to do
honest
all
with
of
you,
this very thoughtfully,
and just talking
right?
about what
Because
my perspective
generative
is.
AI, it's
So yeah, like I was saying,
powerful,
I
there's a lot
definitely
of
wouldn't
awesome
be buying
potential,
the
but there are
512
also
gigabyte
clearly going
version.
to be
I'll
some
say
new
that much.
challenges that come with this
I'm
too.
definitely not going to be
And
spending
some of these challenges
£20
are going to
on
look
this.
a lot like the ones that our
480 is a
integrity
lot more
teams
like, yeah, I can get behind
have
that.
gotten
I don't
world-class
mind
at,
spending
a lot of
that less than
experience
500
dealing
quid, less than the
with those kind
PSVR
of
2.
challenges over the
Oh
last
my
set
goodness,
of years.
£120 is a lot of money.
But there are also undoubtedly going to be some new
And I'd want to get the
challenges
Elite
too. We've
strap,
tried
which is
to,
another 70
think about
quid.
this in advance
So that's
and-
like, okay, now I'm
and
spending almost
brainstorm what these would be and
£700.
build as many
That's
safeguards in
insane.
as we can.
I don't know
We've
about
been
that.
training and fine-tuning the models to fit our safety and
know
responsibility
about that.
guidelines. We've done a lot of red teaming with experts on this. We've been building guardrails around inappropriate conversations. And of course, we share the system cards for all these systems publicly, so that way people can look at
This stuff is
what
not
the
important to
systems
me at
do and
all.
how they work. And
But
can
what
give
if
us
he brings
feedback
up something
on
about
that.
VR again, guys? What if it
We're
happens?
also taking the step of rolling this stuff out a bit more slowly than we normally would, so that way, as issues come up, as we're rolling this out, we can
Come
address
on,
them.
get on
before we
with
get to
it.
Scale. And overall, we're really focused on making sure that this technology will be beneficial to our lives and additive.
Do you play
to our
Gorilla
social
Tag on VR?
interactions.
I have tried
So
Gorilla
that's what we're
Tag.
here to
It
do.
wasn't really for me, to be honest.
I'm really optimistic about
It made me quite
and I
motion
think that this
sick.
is going to enable
My
a
Quest 3 is going to be
wide
basically
range
free because an
of
old
new
phone I
use
no longer
cases.
use
I mean,
sells for
some
the
of the
cost
stuff
of
that we
it.
showed
There you
today, there's a
go.
lot more to
Recycling
come
old
too.
tech.
And
I
think that
actually
this is
was
just
thinking
gonna
about getting the
transform
iPhone
how people use all of
15,
our
and I
products,
was worried
from
that it was going to be quite
feeds,
expensive. But then I
to
found out that I can
chat,
trade in my
to
phone
all the metaverse
for
stuff, to virtual and augmented
I think like
reality. I think it's gonna change how
£300 off or
businesses,
something. So
creators,
yeah.
think about these platforms too.
I might wait for the first time they
And
put it on sale before I
one
buy. Not that
area
fussed about being on the
that
bleeding
I
edge.
am
Yeah, if it's not that important to you
especially
to have it
interested
straight
to
away,
see
then potentially
is
waiting
how
around could
the
work out. I mean,
advances in
Black
AI
Friday is coming up.
intersect
I don't know if it'll go
with
on sale on Black Friday
advances
because
in
it's so
building the next
soon,
computing
but
platform.
who knows?
So that brings me to
Urban,
the
that
last
logic
thing
is
that I wanna
interesting.
show you
No, I'm with
today,
you, Urban. That's girl
which
maths.
is the
If
next
anyone here gets that
generation
meme,
of
that is girl
Ray-Ban
maths at
Meta
its finest.
smart glasses.
Oh, these what I'm here for. The smart glasses.
Now these are
As long
designed
as I can have
so you
prescriptions
can
in them.
stay in the moment, stay connected without having to take your phone out. You can capture what's going on around you. You can share with your friends in the world. Everything about this is upgraded from the first version.
This looks sick.
Cameras
Come on,
are a
come
lot
on.
better, so the images and videos that you capture are a lot clearer. The audio is a lot better, so when you're listening to music or podcasts or taking calls, that's a lot better.
It's an
They're
illusion, but the
lighter,
phone
they're
has
more
to go.
comfortable,
No,
and there are a
with you.
lot more styles too.
Pancases discovering girl math was
But
a
the
very
most
fun
interesting
day.
thing about
It's
this
girl math. You sell the
isn't any of
phone,
those
and then you have this
specs.
money that was
It's that
free money
these
because you
are
didn't
the
use that
first
phone anymore.
smart glasses
So then
built
you can use
and
that money.
shipping
Whatever
with
you buy,
Meta
that money's
AI
free.
in them.
Girl math. So my problem with these Ray-Ban glasses is that you can only record
So
for
starting
up
in
to
the
1 minute, I
US,
believe.
you're going to get this state-of-the-art AI
Oh, that's a
that you
bit
can
disappointing,
interact
isn't
with,
it?
hands-free.
Pancases, my
wherever
brain
you
doesn't
go.
let me do that, but hey, if it works
So,
for you.
let's say you're
Girl
grilling with your
maths.
family and you want to,
I was hoping I could
know
record up to 20,
how
30
long
minutes
you
and
need to be
upload
cooking
vids to
that chicken
YouTube
for.
as well for reviews. Yeah.
or you're playing pickleball and hits the line and you want to know if that's a fault. She disagrees, but you know the truth.
I like that. I think that's
Or
really
let's say
cool.
you just want to
being able
settle a
speak to
debate,
AI
some
with
trivia
your
as you're going
glasses.
out through the world. Just ask your Ray-Ban Meta glasses and they'll respond and
Your
get you
phone
the
kind of
answer.
does that though, but I get
And,
it. Yeah.
the thing is that this is just the beginning, right? Because this is just audio. It's basically text. Next year, starting next year, we're going to be issuing a free software update to the glasses that makes them multimodal. So the
I'm waiting to
glasses
see
are
the
going to be able
prices,
to
Pancake. Yeah, I
understand
didn't
what
even
you're
think about that.
looking at when you ask them questions. So if you want to know what the building is that you're standing in front of, or if you want to translate a sign that's in front of you to know what it's saying.
Translating a sign is
or if you need help
crazy.
fixing this sad leaky faucet. You can basically just talk to Meta AI and look at it, and it'll walk you through it step by step how to do it.
That's amazing.
So that's
I don't even need
I think
to
that smart
call all
glasses
my
are gonna be
friends
an
when
important
something's wrong.
platform for the future. Not only because
I'll
they're
be able
the
to do everything
natural
by
way
myself. Be a strong,
to
independent
put
woman.
holograms in the world, so we can put digital objects in our physical space. but
Okay,
also,
right. So
because
price
if
is
you
one
think about
thing,
it,
and
smart
two,
glasses are
whether
the
or
ideal
not
form
people
factor
with current
for
glasses
you
can
to
get
let an
prescription
AI
lenses put into
assistant
them.
see what you're seeing and hear what you're hearing. And
Pancake,
before this
okay,
last
no
year's AI
shot it'll be able to
breakthroughs,
figure out the
I
faucet
kind
thing.
of thought that smart glasses
Is that
were
what we
only
should put
really
it to
going to
the
become
tests with?
ubiquitous once we really
Once it
dialed
comes out,
in
that's how I'll
the
review it.
holograms and the displays
Whether or
and
not
all
it
of
can tell
that
me how to
stuff,
fix
which
my
we're making
sink.
progress on, but is somewhat longer. But now, I think that the AI part of this is going to be just as important in smart glasses being widely adopted as any of the other augmented reality features. Now, before we were
I don't know why the heck that would make
before
it
even
so
any of these AI
expensive,
advances
says
came up,
CK.
we started planning this product. And before all of that,
I don't think we know the prices of the
we built in
glasses yet,
one
but
more
the
feature
VR
into these smart
headset,
glasses that
it's got a lot
we
of
thought would be pretty
significant
awesome.
upgrades compared
And
to
that
the
is
last.
that for the
So
first time, you are
yeah,
going
that's
to
the
be able to
thing.
live stream to your friends and followers from your glasses.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know that I'd ever do that, but the fact that
So,
you can
and
is
I was
cool.
chatting about this with Rocco, who is
Very
the
cool for content
head of
creators.
wearables at our partner in making these, Essilor Luxottica.
Also, I just want to say again,
And,
thank you
and I
guys so much
asked
for
him,
keeping
like,
me
hey, do you have
company
any
during this
ideas for who would be a good
this
person
keynote.
to take
If
these for a
you
test drive?
are
And
enjoying watching,
I think he had a
then
good
be
idea, so
sure
let's go check this out.
to subscribe to the channel, and you can see more from us. And like the stream, so we know what type of content we should be putting out in the future.
Chachas, how you doing?
All good, and you?
Good, good. Did you get the glasses we sent you?
Yeah, I'm trying the glasses now
Pancake
for the first time.
I can't wait to
£199.
see your
If they're the ones I found on Google.
Thanks to you,
Okay,
Rocco, and
let's
it
see.
was great to catch up.
Mr. Everyone
I'm
says
going
you
to
can
take
get
these for a test drive
prescription
now.
lenses
Ciao.
in there for sure. Just make sure your eye care center
Hey,
is
Meta,
responsible.
take
They
a video.
never return my Burberry glasses, and I'm terrified to give them anything valuable.
Let's try some music.
Oh my god! I just remembered. I sent my Gucci frames into Specsavers like 6 years ago, and I've never got them back. What? Oh my god! I'm actually really upset about that now. Thank you for reminding me about that, Mr. Urban World.
Everybody
Oh my
is
god.
ready to race, and I
Um,
am getting ready to. Let's go.
CK says,
Switching
wow,
to
now I want glasses. Nathan says, that's F1 driver Charles Leclerc. Leclerc? I don't know anything about F1 drivers, sorry, but I'm sure this is exciting. Nathan, our gaming editor, who's a massive F1 fan. But yeah. I can't believe that. Specsavers never gave me my Gucci glasses back.
What would
Oh my god.
Rocco the Rocket. Not bad.
This is literally what F1 looks like to me. Like, just people in like little go-karts. Is it only Ray-Ban frames? I'm assuming so.
All right, so being able to share what you're doing live with your friends and followers while staying completely in the moment
This is
is the
amazing
kind of
to
thing that you
see
can only
here.
do on.
I'm not sure how I
So,
feel about it. I have to know the
these
price.
Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses, we're launching them on October 17th.
October 17th.
Starting at $299. And I'm
$299?
really looking forward to seeing what you all think of them.
Oof, that's a lot of money.
Okay.
6 years, they are long gone,
this
lol.
has
I
been
can
a busy
guarantee that one of
year.
the employees secretly kept them. Yeah,
All right.
probably.
And those are the main
I don't
things
even
that
live in the
wanted to
same
share
city
with you.
anymore.
A little long,
I'd have to go
but-
back
but
to the
hopefully worth it.
Specsavers in
We've got Quest
London
3,
where I used to live.
the first
Pancake,
mainstream mixed
annoying that
reality
I'd have to charge
headset
my glasses
and the
now.
most powerful
I'm so
headset
used to
that we
charging
have ever shipped.
everything. So then they pretend as if they're lost
We've
and
got
offer you store
AI
credit for a
Studio
brand you
giving
don't want.
the ability to interact with and soon build
Also,
your
not sure I want
own
a camera on my face
set of
24/7 that Meta had
AIs
anything
for
to do with.
assistance,
Yeah, I think there's
entertainment,
always
and
that
just getting
aspect of
things
like
done,
privacy
interacting with
stuff
people in a
with
fun way, in the way that you would
stuff like
online.
AI and
AI Studio.
yeah, I don't know.
And we've
Rune
got
is back. Welcome
Ray-Ban
back.
Meta smart
My
glasses,
iPhone
the
15
next
Pro Max will be
generation
able to record hours of
glasses
first-person
with better
AVP
camera and audio,
content.
and the first smart glasses with Meta
I'm not sure with
AI
these smart
built
glasses.
in.
I think I'm over them. 300 quid for glasses, and then it's going to
And,
be even more on
you
top
know,
for me to put my
as all this
prescription in. Like, I
technology
don't
keeps
know.
developing, I just keep going back to this.
It doesn't
question
seem like
that
it
I
provides you with
asked
enough
about
for that
about
cost.
the
Like, yeah,
future
you
of
get
human
like
connection.
the ability to record
How
and
are we
live
gonna
stream,
weave
and then you
together
get like the Meta
the
Assistant, and that's
wonderful
kind of
physical
it.
world
And
that we have
yeah,
with this
as
vibrant digital
Rune
world that we're
said,
building
you
into
can
something
do
that is
that
better
on your
than
phone.
we have today. And I think you can start to see
and
from some of these building
I
blocks
guess
that we're talking about
if you're getting the
today,
Apple Vision
how
Pro,
this
then
is
that's
gonna
your
come
own
together.
business. I'm not
Mixed
sure about that
reality
anymore now that
unlocks
the Meta
ability
Quest
to
3 is
put
here,
digital
but yeah.
objects into the physical world.
I'm guessing that's
Advances in
$299
AI
for non-prescription
allow
as
us
well.
to
It
create
definitely would
different
be,
AI
yeah.
personas
Because
to
getting
help us get
prescriptions put
different
into
things
glasses
done.
is already expensive enough
Smart
as it is.
glasses
So
are making progress towards eventually integrating all these technologies into something that we can wear anywhere, wherever we go. But to build the future, it's not just enough to make this possible. We have to make it so that it is affordable and accessible.
Mark, tell me right now, are you going to talk about VR anymore or not? Because
on the groundbreaking
I'm getting a bit
innovations,
bored.
but on
Getting a
making
bit
sure
bored.
that these things are going to be
Just sitting
accessible
here.
to everyone. Because to us, that is just as important as advancing the state of the art. So now,
Yep, I'm getting
as we
the
begin
Apple Vision
next
Pro day
chapter
one
here,
next
as
year. I
we
can't
get
wait.
these all in your
If you know you're
hands, I
getting it
think
day
a
one,
lot
then
of the
you've got
fun
no
really
need for any
begins
of this
because we get
crap.
to see all
I'm
the
just
energy
saying,
and
you don't
creativity that all you
need any
are
of
going
it.
to bring to this.
But
to
they're
see what is possible. As always,
you're
it
spending
is an honor
$3.5
to be on
grand,
this
so
journey
you know you're
building this
getting
with
what you
you.
pay for.
Thank
It's
you
a
all for
fantastic
coming out
piece
to
of kit.
connect. And now I'm going to hand it over to our Chief Technology Officer, Boz. Thank you.
What is the Chief Technology Officer going to speak about? Here he is. Zuck would destroy Musk in billionaire boxing, but I think Bezos has him.
Glasses. It's a fun time to see the future taking shape.
I think that
We're
Musk
bring these futuristic
would win billionaire
technologies to market,
boxing.
just like
I
Mark
think he
said,
has
to
Bezos
the
and
mass market
Zuckerberg
in a
because
way
he's
that
quite
nobody
big,
else
you know.
can.
Like, I think he
So
could
let's take a
take him
deeper dive into
probably
each of
both at the
those,
same
starting
time.
with Quest.
Just saying.
Now we can't talk about Quest 3.
Facts. I'm just
without
watching to see if any
recognizing
games
what
will be
made
announced
it
for
possible.
PSVR 2. They haven't
Quest 2
really
first
spoken about
announced
games
here at
yet,
Connect
so
in 2020, and it was a game changer for the industry. Not just
it
for
was.
us.
Go on,
It
Bose.
set the standard for what a modern headset should be. It's the
Oh my
device
god,
that
I've got a
introduced
cat fur
VR
on
to
my
the mainstream.
nose,
It helps
like
tens of
on my
millions of
septum
people
piercing, guys,
have
and I
their
feel like it's
first
making me want to sneeze.
experience
Sorry.
of this future.
Oh my god.
And now,
What do
3
I
years
say to
later,
make sneezes
Quest
go away?
3
Pineapples.
is the beginning of the next wave.
It's not really going
It
away.
builds on
It's
all
fine.
the things that people
I'll
love
manage.
about Quest
Oh my
2.
goodness.
But it also brings something
Ah, the
completely
AI
new
egg was
to
mentioned
the mass
earlier.
market: mixed reality. This new headset still enables all the immersive VR experiences that people love.
It makes a
on
lot of
Quest,
sense. They would make the glasses
but it
expensive.
can also deliver new
Yeah,
experiences
it
that
definitely
blend your
does.
physical and your digital
Especially if they're
environments together.
planning to
This isn't one or the
continuously
other.
bring out updates for it,
It
like
can
they
do
said.
both.
So yeah.
Sometimes you want to be fully
No shot.
immersed,
Zuck is trained.
and
Elon is
sometimes
not.
you
I
wanna
don't
see
know.
everything that's
I don't
happening around
know.
you, augmented with
Maybe,
digital objects.
but
And sometimes
Elon
you need
is
to be both
beefy.
at the same time.
And if he knew it
Games
was
can
coming
now
up, he'd start
incorporate your
training, you know?
surroundings into the gameplay.
So we need more
And if
information
you're
about it. If it
watching
was
live
just like
sports, it can
sudden, like,
transition
yeah, they
from
have to
your
go and fight
own
tomorrow.
immersive
Yeah, my
private
money's on
theater
Zuck. If it
to a
wasn't,
big
if they had
screen
time to
on your living room
train
wall.
and get in the right weight class and
And
stuff,
wherever
I don't
you
know. I
are,
think Elon would
all you
win.
have to do is double tap the side of the
Rin
headset.
says, will
to
game
switch
announcements be
between a
today or
fully
tomorrow?
immersive
I'm actually
space
not sure.
and a
Let me have a
blended
look
environment.
at the schedule
You
that they
experience
put
the
out.
difference mixed reality brings from the very moment you put on your Quest 3, because the first thing you see
Keynote,
world around you.
and then
But to enhance that full color pass-through on the Quest 3,
we're on
increased
to
the
building the
resolution. We've
future
improved the color
with
accuracy.
Bose.
We've reduced distortions and latency. And you're not
Developer
just seeing a
State
live
of the
video feed
Union,
of the space that you're in. Quest 3 can understand your
Meta
space.
Quest, and mixed
blend it with the
reality
virtual
tomorrow morning. I think
That
that's where they're going
begins
to
with
speak up the
understanding
game. So
where
yeah,
it's
I
safe
think
for
the
you to move
games will be
around.
coming tomorrow,
That's
unfortunately.
right. No more manually setting up your PlayStation boundaries.
Adam L says 6 months to prep. 6 months to prep. Elon takes it. Easy.
Quest 3 does that automatically. This extends to room capture, so it automatically maps your space and understands elements like walls, furniture, and objects. Once they're mapped,
That is so
they become a
cool.
part of your virtual environment too. This makes a lot of new experiences possible. Games can bring your surroundings into their gameplay. So in first
Oh, guys, this
encounters,
boundary
an
setup
alien
looks absolutely
spaceship descends
fantastic.
from your ceiling and lands on your coffee table. And next year, you'll be able to customize your space with a library of augments that interact with the world in ways that physical objects can't.
People
These
are going
can
to
be
come to my
dynamic
house
3D
and I'm just going to
objects
have
with
this on
2D
all the time.
displays, and they can all exist together in the same space. You can size, place, and spatially anchor augments, so every time you put
I
on
really
your
want it to
headset,
happen either way.
they're
I'd be
right
happy
where you
seeing
left
both of them get beat up. Zuck has bionic limbs. Okay, guys, no more
Augments can
speculating
blend parts of
about
your favorite VR
billionaires
experiences
fighting.
into the world around you.
I don't have an opinion on it
You
anymore.
can keep Beat Saber trophies
I
on your
don't want to.
shelf,
I don't want to
Place
inside.
life-size artifacts from games like Population 1 or Asgard's Wrath in your
This
living
looks
room.
so cool.
Or you can bring your
I
favorite
think this is
artists and
really
stations
bringing
to
that
life with interactive
element of
music
Apple
players
Vision Pro
from
that I
iHeartRadio.
said that I was looking forward to
I mean,
before
we're just
the
getting
keynote
into your world
started.
with augmented reality. Some of the best new titles coming to Quest 3 take advantage of this mixed reality capability, and you'll hear about those in a few minutes. Now, as Mark mentioned, this is the most powerful Quest we've ever made because it's the world's first device to feature Qualcomm's new Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 platform. And the Quest developers that we have already building on Quest 3 have told us that this chipset has let them push graphics and gameplay to places that have not been possible until now. You will feel
We
the
already
power
knew this,
immediately
though. I want
when
to
you
find out
take out an app
more.
that has already been optimized to take advantage of what
I
Quest
don't
3
know
is
that I
capable
could
of.
ever sit there and do yoga
And it
with this
does
thing
all
on.
of this, by the way,
I wouldn't be able to
on
relax.
a standalone headset. No wires,
Oh,
no battery pack,
tell him,
no console to plug into.
tell him, tell him. The shade.
We've
the
also
shade
made
is
big
here.
improvements to the display.
No consoles plug
optics
into,
stack.
no cables, no
It's a
battery
new
pack.
display system
Bang.
and a new generation of the same pancake lenses that we debuted on Quest Pro last year. The result is an almost 30% increase in resolution.
Yeah, the
Those
fact that you
pancake
have to
lenses
be
are
plugged
also
in
one of
or
the
have a
reasons
battery
we've been able
pack
to
on a
slim
device
down the
that costs
Quest
3.5 grand,
It's a lot more comfortable to
Apple
wear,
Vision Pro,
thanks to this
it's a bit
thin
crazy.
profile and more even weight distribution. The controller's got an upgrade too. You can say goodbye to the tracking ring. This allows
I love
for a
hearing
much
it's good,
slicker,
50
more
times
ergonomic
rephrased,
design
yeah.
That feels like a natural extension of your hand.
Well,
And of course, speaking of hands, that's another great way to use your Quest 3. With hand tracking and a new direct touch system,
I
you
am
can put
excited to
down
see
your
how the hand
controllers
tracking works
and
because,
interact
as I
with
spoke
Quest in
with
the same way
Nathan
that you
about in the
would a touch
walkthrough
screen.
earlier, hand tracking on the Quest
We've also
2
got
was
an all-new range of accessories. For the first time, you can choose from multiple color options for your
Ooh.
facial straps and interface.
That's cool. I probably
And there's a
wouldn't, but
great
you
new
know,
charging dock too.
I like
Starting at
customizable stuff.
$499, this is going to be the best value spatial computing headset on the market for a long time to come.
Oh, shade.
But just being the best headset doesn't mean all that much without all the things that you can do on it. So next up, we're going to talk about all the great content coming to Quest 3.
Oh, is this the games? Is this the game? Is this the game? This better be the games. This better be the
Hey guys,
games.
Manuel here, and I'm gonna try the Quest 3 for the first time.
Yeah, a strap I won't be able to see while using it. Yeah, I think like
Yo, it's Techman Jew. Let's hop in the Quest 3.
I think with like the colors, it's kind of like for when it's on your desk or you know on a stand or whatever. And for me, I'd prefer it to just be like all white or all black, so it's sleek. I don't know. But if they brought out a pink one, I'd probably get it. So who am I to judge?
Get it. Engage in warm-up mode. Rolling. We are warm and ready to go.
Oh god, the stream quality just dropped big time. Ew. Sorry guys. There we go.
Now this is gonna be fun.
Oh, here's Meta Horizon. This is what Mr. Urban World was speaking about. This does look quite cool, to be fair. The most unrealistic thing about that is that there's a girl sat there playing VR with a leather jacket on. Literally, who does that? Oh, here she is.
Hello, everyone. It is so great to see so many of you in the audience here in Menlo Park today. We are.
Yeah, I kind
so
of didn't
proud of
acknowledge
what
that they're
Quest
literally
2
filming this
has
keynote
done
in a
to shape
park.
an entire
I don't know, that's
industry.
weird.
And for me, the single most important thing it did was help our community of developers reach a massive audience of people hungry for the best titles. Quest developers have built the strongest VR ecosystem in the world.
Okay, we get it. Just show me the games. Stop fishing for the applause. Show me the games.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Over $2 billion have been spent on games and apps in the Quest store.
Wow.
Yeah. As a result, developers of all sizes are growing and sustaining their businesses. And now, after almost a decade of bringing world-class immersive titles to VR, we're working with our developer community to pioneer yet another new frontier in mixed reality.
All right, no need to
We've made
flex.
great progress.
No,
More
they
than
have to.
100 new and
They've
upgraded
heavily
titles are
subsidized
coming
the
to
Quest
3
2
this
so
year,
badly that they need to
and
show
more
off
than
that
half
this
of
one
those
is
will showcase
that is
mixed
made with
reality
money.
features. But this is just the beginning. While we're excited to share what's possible in mixed reality today, it's going to be developers who will define this next era for our industry,
Among Us.
just like you did with VR. So Quest 3 begins with an incredible foundation.
The games,
entire
please.
Quest library.
They have to do this
And it will
preamble,
look
don't they?
better
Even
and
Zuckerberg
play
did this
better
preamble.
Thanks to next generation hardware. Let's check out
It's
some
gotten
games.
quite late that I've gotten
Take a
cold and
look
I've got this
here
little
at
blanket,
The
but it's not
Walking
doing much
Dead,
for me.
Saints and Sinners.
Freezing.
You can see how Skydance was able to add more detail to the scenes, take advantage of increased draw distances, and boost the overall
Guys, I actually
resolution
think
of their
that it looks
textures.
better on the Quest 2, like with
Quest
the fogginess.
3 provides improved processing
Oh, the
power
faces
so
here
you
look
can
nicer.
choose the features and improvements that your players will be the most
Okay,
excited
pre-ordering,
about.
they got Among Us.
Another great example, Asgard's Wrath 2.
We already know
which
Asgard's
we
Wrath
announced at the
2.
Meta Game Quest Gaming Showcase.
Yes, we know.
It's an amazing game. Visceral combat, massive, epic scale environments, and gorgeous visuals that take advantage of Quest 3's improved
Job simulator.
performance.
I mean, I want to see like
Asgard's
the
Wrath
big
2
stuff,
is
you
coming
know,
to
like
Quest 2, Quest Pro, and
AAA
Quest 3 on
titles.
December 15th. And we've got a special surprise for Quest 3 buyers.
You get it for free.
Asgard's
We already
Wrath
know.
2 is included free with your purchase.
I do find it
I have a feeling
hilarious
a
that
bunch
they're
of us are
waiting
gonna
for
call
a
in
really
sick
big
that day.
reception
There are
and
many
then just
more
not
big
getting it.
games coming. To name a few, we've got Assassin's Creed,
Yes.
Ghostbusters,
Yes.
Stranger Things VR,
Yes.
and Sega's Samba de Amigo.
Yes! That's what I'm excited for. Somebody
And
amigo.
Roblox
Let's
will
go.
make it easy to create,
League
publish,
VR.
and
Says
distribute
thank you.
experiences.
That sounds
in
like
VR.
my absolute worst
As Mark
nightmare.
said, the launch of Xbox Cloud Gaming means hundreds of the best titles from the Xbox ecosystem
Oh no,
will
she's
be
trying.
playable on Quest.
I feel for the people that do these
With
keynotes
so
because
many
I
titles to
wouldn't be
choose
able to do
from,
it.
We want to make it
I wouldn't be
easy
able to
for
stand up
everyone
in
to
front of
discover the
all these
best
people and do
games.
it.
Quest Plus is our new subscription service that delivers 2 hand-picked games from the ever-growing Quest library each month. In October, subscribers will get access to Onward and Little Cities. And if you buy the 512 gig model of Quest 3, it comes with a free 6-month subscription to Quest Plus.
But the only thing I don't get about Quest Plus is that you don't
We're also
like.
bringing some
It's
great
very
new games to
expensive, and you don't
Horizon
get to
Worlds.
keep those titles. You're better off keeping the money and spending it on games that you actually want.
Which can
Onward
now
is so
support
cheap on Steam
improved
now.
Experiences like Super Rumble, a first-person shooter that
I
launched
wouldn't
in
either, but I
July,
wouldn't mind embarrassing
and
myself up there if I
Citadel,
got
an
her
adventure
salary
game that
though.
launched this month.
Fair enough.
Games like these are built to be social from the ground up. So we've made it
I
easier to get together with
So
friends
badly wish
and
that
jump
more of my
straight
friends
into
were
a
into
world.
VR. I need to make more VR friends.
Social
Because none of my
experiences are
friends play
growing
VR,
fast
and
on
then I
Quest,
miss all these
especially
like
when
really cool
combined
social
with games.
experiences.
And we want every developer to have the option to add social features to their titles. So we're committed to expanding the social connective tissue of the Quest platform.
The social
over the
connective
coming years.
tissue?
We'll make it
Ew.
easier to find and meet up with friends and travel together to a destination, whether it's a multiplayer game or a virtual world.
To be
Here
fair,
you
I
can
didn't
see
find
me joining my
navigating
crew for a Super Rumble
like
session.
parties and stuff on the MetaQuest 2 too
Once we're
difficult
all
to begin with
together,
anyway.
it's easy to jump straight into the game. Obviously, my avatar with the two-tone blue hair. And this is another way we're improving our social features.
Why say it like that?
I
That's
look
what I'm
more like
saying. The
myself
connective
because our
tissue. That's
avatars
so
can
icky.
represent a much wider range of people.
VP Todor says hi.
We have
Welcome
more
to the
options
stream.
for body types,
I'll buy the Quest 2
makeup
in a
and
few days. I'm
face
so
paint,
excited. Do you mean the
hair
Quest 2 or do you
color,
mean the Quest
and
3?
more.
Um,
And because
the Quest 2
Horizon
is still a
Worlds
great
now works
headset.
on web
I still have
and
it. I'm still
mobile,
going to use it.
the social element is even better. You can meet up with your friends no matter what device everyone is on. Moving on to fitness and wellness. Another place where developers
I would
have
just keep the
discovered
Quest
a
2, says
Quest
CK.
superpower that millions of
I
people
kind of want
love.
to upgrade.
And now with mixed reality,
I
even
kind of
more
want
is
to upgrade.
possible.
Might
With
want to wait
less
for
nose
Black
body
Friday.
combat,
VP says
you
Pancake.
can
Yeah,
turn
if you're
your
thinking
home
about buying the Quest
into
2,
your
I would
virtual
definitely
gym.
wait till Black Friday.
Feel the
I feel
freedom
like
to
now that
move,
they've announced the
hit
Quest 3,
targets,
we'll be
and
seeing
dodge
sales.
walls, all
I think
while
we will.
working it up a sweat and having fun with your
Or
favorite
they'll do a
coaches.
bundle, like, and you get free games and
Quest
stuff with it
3's
because they've done that in the
advanced
past.
resolution makes Supernatural even more stunning and vibrant. Work out in environments like the Galapagos Islands that look more real than ever before.
I don't like Supernatural that
And
much.
the Within team is working hard to make fitness accessible to more people. Supernatural is now only $9.99 per month.
VP says
starting
Quest 2, I
today.
won't have money to buy the new one. I finally saved up. I
There
would
are
definitely
so
say
many
wait for Black
great
Friday. It will
exercise
go on
options
sale.
on Quest, whether it's a boxing class
It will go on
or
sale, or
interval
there'll be
training.
bundle deals,
And
or
now,
there'll be accessories that are on sale that you can pick up with
fitness
it.
programs is coming.
And it's not,
FitXR
Black Friday's
will
not
bring
too far
some
away now.
Zumba classes to VR for the first time. Also coming soon, Quest 3 will have reimagined wellness experiences from Headspace. They've built a great
Pancakes is
app
refurbished
that
or
uses
used Quest 2.
the immersion
People
of
sell them to
VR
buy the 3
to
now.
help you be
That's very
more
true.
mindful.
I'm not buying from the original site though, I'm buying a
Trust me,
used one.
this
Oh,
is
okay,
the
that's
app
fair
I
enough
need
then.
most right now.
Yeah, I think buying a used one,
Quest
people will be
3
selling them
turns
much cheaper now that
any
the 3 is
space
out as
into
well.
an awesome
And this is
immersive
what I was
home
saying
theater
earlier
and offers
on
entertainment that you can't get
in the
anywhere
walkthrough.
else.
The second-hand
Xstadium
market is
is
so
streaming immersive
important in the
NBA
gaming
games
space.
and League Pass.
I'm just saying.
Subscribers can check out multi-game mode, which lets you watch multiple NBA games at once. And if consuming cheese and crackers is more your sport, you can hang out with your new roommates, Wallace and Gromit. Or sit front
My
row,
new
catch your
roommates,
favorite
Wallace and
artists
Gromit. Like,
perform
I'm
at
gonna
Red
put Wallace and
Rocks
Gromit in
and
my living room and eat
iHeartRadio
crackers and
live
cheese with them.
concerts.
Come on.
And you can watch videos on YouTube VR or movies, TV, and sports. from
Guys,
streaming
I
apps like
haven't
Peacock
eaten
and Pluto TV.
since
There's
midday.
also some big new updates for getting work
VP
done.
says, well, I'm gonna go play something
For
now. Bye.
companies
Oh,
that
by the
want
way,
to
a sub.
deploy
Thank you so much for
Quest, we have a
subscribing. And on that
wide
note,
range
if
of
anyone here isn't
business-critical
subscribed
work apps
and you
like
want to see more of our
Adobe
content, be sure
Substance 3D Modeler,
to subscribe to the
which
channel
allows you to
because we
sculpt in
have
3D, in VR,
an extra fight
on
beta live stream
desktop,
coming
or
tomorrow,
between
and
both
then
surfaces.
potentially another stream this Friday. And
Microsoft Mesh
we
for
have YouTube videos
Teams
coming
is
out
entering public
every single
preview.
week, so it'd be nice
The
to see you guys there.
pharmaceutical company Takeda is using it to offer employees immersive
Yeah, like I was saying, I haven't eaten since
experiences
midday, and I'm
that
actually quite
facilitate
hungry.
onboarding and collaboration and help
This
create a sense of belonging.
is boring because
Speaking of
she's
more
not
big
announcing
launches in
any
the
cool
works,
games.
Later this year, you'll be able to leverage your favorite
Okay.
Microsoft 365
Microsoft
productivity
365
apps
is
like
cool.
Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. And coming soon,
That lets me
Windows
get work done in
365
my
will
quest.
offer a new way to securely
Nathan,
stream
my
the
manager,
Windows
is gonna
experience
message me on
to your
Slack and be
MetaQuest
like, "Hey, Jasmine, are
device,
you at work?" I'm like,
including
sat
personalized
in
apps, content,
with
and
my Quest 3
settings.
on, sat on my sofa,
On top
have
of
all my
this,
work stuff
next
around me.
month we're launching the #1 thing that businesses have asked for, MetaQuest for Business. It comes with user, app, and device management, plus enterprise-grade consumer support. Quest
I like that
3
the
is
wait for the
coming with
reception,
an
like,
immense
it's-
offering of original titles.
Ugh,
And some of the
so
best
it
immersive
gives me a bit
experiences are
goosebumps.
joined by titles that explore the incredible potential of mixed reality. We couldn't have done any of this without the amazing community of developers.
Oh, that
who have
delay. Yeah, you know what I
redefined
mean.
what's
It's
possible
bad,
on
isn't it?
Quest. Honestly, the best part about my job is getting to work so closely with so many of you here today.
Oh, these are developers.
And I can tell you that Meta's commitment to this community is stronger than ever. Just like we're continuing to build VR together, we're excited to be at the beginning of this next great wave of innovation in our industry.
So this sounds like she's
and
wrapping
we
up.
can't wait to build the future
Yeah.
with you.
Ugh. They didn't announce any new games. But here we go. MetaQuest 3 introducing breakthrough mixed reality. This is the same trailer we've already seen.
Make it look easy, it's like riding a bike. Bump up and down because I know what I like. I keep it rolling from the side to the side, from the left to the right, from the day to the night. Ow, ow.
Among Us VR is new. Don't discount it. No, it's not. Among Us VR has been out for ages. I know, because it's my favorite game of all time and I have sunk trillions of hours into it. It will sell billions of copies, as if everyone on Earth is buying Among Us VR. On the Quest? Yes. It's on the Quest 2 came out. 10th of November 2022, almost a year now. Maybe I've been living under a rock. Oh, you're right. Yeah, never mind. Clearly, you're not as big of an Among Us fan as I am, Pancake. God, get your Among Us lore right. Okay,
Smart glasses can help you stay connected to the people you care
I
about.
am
while
gonna
remaining present.
get rid of this now, to be honest with you. I don't think we're gonna see any more VR stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna just wrap up there, I think. Pancake says, yeah, you could say I'm an imposter. Bad joke. Boo. Boo. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up there. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company. It was nice to see some new faces in chat. Scott McRae joins just as I'm about to end. Feta Quest. Thanks, Scott. Wallace and Gromit VR. Thank you, Scott, for joining. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone keeping me company. I have got some thoughts on the MetaQuest 3. It was really nice to see that. I actually think I'm more excited about it now than I was before the keynote, which is always positive to come away with. I'm so looking forward to the AR element of it. Rude Mumba says, wait, it's over. The keynote isn't over, but they're not speaking about VR anymore. So I'm wrapping up here because I'm only really interested in the VR stuff. And we saw all of the games. They didn't announce anything new. So I think maybe they'll do that tomorrow if there is anything new to announce. But yeah, unfortunately, there wasn't really much talk of any interesting titles for that part of the keynote, which is a bit disappointing. But the hardware seems promising. I'm really interested to see how the AR performs. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because we will be doing a full review of the MetaQuest 3 coming soon. Can't tell you guys any more than that, unfortunately, but it will be coming. So stay tuned for that. So the takeaways from this keynote is that the MetaQuest 3 is going to be sick. It has a really big focus on AR, and it looked like it could potentially take the place of the Apple Vision Pro, but given the price difference, we'll have to really see if it can live up to that. It will be shipping on October 10th, which is about 13 days away, and it will come in at £480 for the 128GB version, and then £620 for the 512GB version, which is a bit of a jump. You can get a Meta Quest 3 Elite strap for 70 quid on top as well. So we'll see what the Meta Quest 3 is actually all about once the reviews start coming out. I'm really excited. Real Number says no, it definitely can't. I'm kind of with you there. Apple Vision Pro, $3,500. Meta Quest 3, 500 quid. I don't know. I don't think that it's going to have the same seamlessness that seems to be there for the Apple Vision Pro, but yeah, we'll see. But thank you guys so much for joining. Again, sorry about the technical issues. Also sorry about the 30-minute delay, but that wasn't on me. That was on Meta. So blame them. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for keeping me company. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see more from us. And also like the live stream so we know what type of content to put out in the future. This has been Jasmine, the hardware expert on the team, and I'll be putting out more hardware content in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next